Darren Bent, a big Arsenal fan.
I was just having a bit of a recap of just the last couple of times we played Bayern, and even the time before that.
Go on, 10-2 over the last two.
And before that was 5-1. So it was 15-3.
15-3 on aggregate.
In the last 3 games.
I said to you earlier on in the show, were you happy when the names got pulled out?
Yeah.
And you went, yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not.
I am. I told you, everyone would have liked Dortmund, which is no disrespect to Dortmund, but I said it, if they drew whoever, I just didn't want them to have Man City or Atletico. Now, people got Atletico, but you know what they're going to be about. That's one hard game, that Atletico. They do the dark arts, that aggressive. Simeone's on the sideline having art failure, up and down, screaming. The old black suit that he wears.
Do you think Harry Kane's going to be more up for scoring?
Yeah, because come on.
Do you think so?
Well, he's going to come to the Emirates. There's no Bayern fans, and you can have 60,000 gooners hammering him. Do you know what I mean? Hammering him.
Would you prefer to have the second leg at home, right?
Yeah, I would like that. Yeah, but at the end of the day, just got to go there and do the job.
What do you need to take to Germany?
3-0. No.
Wow.
I think even if we go there with 2-0 win, or I'd like a gap of 2 goals. Say 3-1.
Yeah, it's annoying that away goals mean nothing,
yeah,
right?
3-1 or 2-0. I'll take that. But it's going to be hard. Listen, I'm not poo-pooing Bayern Munich. They have got some unbelievable players, the likes of Kimmich or even Neuer, Hall of Fame goalkeeper, Kane, breaking every record there is in the Bundesliga, Sane, Musiala, Kingsley Coman, who we even spoke about, Goretzka, who I've always liked. Who don't looks like he don't come out the gym.
Who's your Who's your weakness? Have you got? I mean, you've obviously got a weakness, right? Who is it?
It's the left back. What do we do at a left back situation? Even though Kivior actually is playing really well, but other than that, strong everywhere.
You've done your combined 11, right?
For Arsenal,
I'll tell you what we'll do. You've done your combined 11 for both ties. So
Yeah.
the Real Madrid Man City one. We'll talk about Real Madrid Man City in a moment.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Bayern Munich Arsenal. So give me your combined 11. Who it was between who you decided to go with? So let's start with the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, I've gone with Manuel Neuer.
Okay. See, I thought you were going to be shooting about it. But okay.
Nah, come on. You've got to give him the respect he deserves. The guy's one of the greatest goalkeepers ever. I really like him. The original sweeper keeper. I'm going to go with Manuel Neuer.
Okay.
Right back, Joshua Kimmich. He's brilliant. Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
I know he can play centre midfield.
Is that his best position?
I think he's better at right back. And
Okay.
I think even Kevin Archer said he's better at right back,
Yeah,
but he
did.
can play centre midfield. But I've gone with Joshua Kimmich at right back. I don't know if it's Kimmich or Kimmich.
I think it's potato.
All right. 2 centre halves, Saliba and Gabriel.
Okay.
I think De Ligt, okay, he's decent. Upamecano, I'm not sure about him. I've seen him.
So did you say Dillick's decent?
He's decent. Like,
Okay. So I'd be delighted with that.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
decent. I don't know about great. He's
no,
decent.
you're right. He's not great. I'd probably play your 2 centre halves actually.
Gabriel and Saliba. I mean, Upamecano sometimes makes mistake upon mistake.
Awful, yeah. We've been linked to him quite a few times.
Yeah,
I think
mate.
Chelsea were as well.
At times he's a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
Left back, Alphonso Davies, man.
Yeah, obviously.
Roadrunner.
He's fantastic, isn't he?
Do you know what? I don't know if defensively he's great, but just going forward, trying to stop that pace.
Oh, yeah, but on our WhatsApp group this morning, when the draw was made and we were going through it, and there's quite a few Arsenal fans, so I can't remember who. It might
Probably
be
Dan.
Producer Joe.
Probably Dan.
Probably Dan said he just runs in straight lines.
That's probably Dan.
He doesn't. I was Producer Joe. I mean, he does more than just run in straight lines, doesn't he?
He's a right asset to
By the
that
way,
team.
everyone, in case you're wondering, Joe is an Ipswich fan.
Yeah.
But do you even know what this competition means, Joe? Okay.
So yeah, Alphonso Davies left back.
Okay.
Holding midfield, Declan Rice. Speaks for himself, been outstanding.
Yeah.
The 8, which is between the boxes, I've gone for Goretzka. I've always liked him. Arsenal haven't really got that. Havertz has tried it.
I'm so glad you said that. I was waiting for you to say Kai Havertz.
No, Goretzka. And the other one, Odegaard, 10. Has to be. Been brilliant.
All right. Who have you left out?
Phew. Musiala can play in there, but he's not playing.
Okay.
Who else plays in there for Bayern?
Oh, right. So you've just written your 11 down?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Right. On the right-hand side, Bukayo Saka.
Instead of who?
Kingsley Coman.
Okay.
Yeah.
He needs to step up, though, Saka.
Oh, come on now. Andy.
Come on.
What?
Listen,
You-
great players.
No, but you're talking about one.
What, hold on. One of I think it's nuts, but whenever people say he's Harry Kane and all that, which is absolutely bonkers, they do say he doesn't do it in big games.
Yeah, but he has done. The only one you could talk about is Porto.
No, but I'm saying, in that last game, he didn't.
He must won. But
Right.
what about
So in the next one,
what about
this
the
one,
ones before that?
all my statement was, he needs to step up.
No,
in this one.
he doesn't. Down the middle, Harry Kane, obviously. And on the other side, I put Musiala coming from the left.
Okay.
So there's no Sane.
What?
No Sane.
Well, who have you got on the left?
Musiala.
Right, okay.
Good player. Young, aggressive, good on the ball. Tactic. I left out a legend as well, Thomas Muller.
Why have you not put him in?
Because instead
He's
of who?
too old.
No, not because he's too old and age has got nothing to do with it, but instead of who?
All right, okay. Who are you most worried about as an Arsenal fan?
Harry Kane. He petrifies. Yeah, he scares the life out of me.
He petrifies you.
Scares the life out of me. He scores against Arsenal all the time.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Even when they get beat, he scores.
Do you remember the header he scored? Was it? Oh no, I'm thinking of Chelsea. Forget that. But he has a great record against Arsenal.
The one goal that I could always remember about Harry Kane against Arsenal, and it's probably one of the most famous ones, is when he rips off that face mask, man. When he has no right to shoot from the side of the box, and it somehow gets enough bend on
Unbelievable.
and it goes to that far corner, and he rips off the face mask.
Yeah, he's a fantastic.
Brilliant.
Player.
How much? Do you want to go for it again?
No. How much of a disadvantage is it? Do you think, or an advantage to have the first leg at home, because it gives you the opportunity to take a decent lead into the second tie? But of course, if there is extra time, it's going to be on their home soil.
Do you know, because there's no away goals, it's okay. It's not so bad, because if Arsenal was to beat Bayern 3-2 and there was away goals at our gaff and there's 2 away goals,
that's bad.
It's like, I don't like that one bit. But the fact there's no away goals, just win the tie, win the home tie, and then worry about the away. Rather than the 2 games being linked now, I know they're aggregate, but because there's no away goals, win the first leg, go over there and get a positive result.
Okay. Hand on heart, you think you're going to win it?
Yeah, I think we'll beat Bayern.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Before the draw was made, you were sitting here saying we're going to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Draw's been made now. If you win that game, you've got Real Madrid or Man City.
To win the Champions League, I've said it before. You're going
to. No, but I know that. You're going to have cliche.
You're going to have to go through City. That's not cliche. You're going to have to go through City. They're the best team.
It is a cliche to say to win the competition, you've got to beat the best teams.
Well, no, you don't necessarily, because.
Well, that's what you're saying.
No,
but at some stage, you were gonna beat Real Madrid or Man City to win.
I'm talking about Manchester City because I think they're the best team.
No, I agree with you. But you're always going to have to beat a great side to win a competition, right?
No, sometimes, not always. So Chelsea when they beat, maybe actually
beat Barcelona in the semis. Is that what you're going to say?
No, that's 2012. That's a long time ago.
Right, what are you going to say?
No, but listen. At the end of the day, I think Arsenal can get past Bayern Munich for sure.
Do you?
Yeah. It's
let me toss the crash. Producer Joe and Jack, do you think that Arsenal are going to beat Bayern Munich? You both need your head examined.
But after that, they get past that and Real Madrid. I've got more confidence in Arsenal beating Real Madrid than Man City.
Okay. I asked you this question yesterday. You said Champions League. I'll ask you it again today. You got more chance of winning the Champions League or the Premier League?
Oh, now it's changed because of the draw.
You can say neither.
No, I'm going to go with.
But you got more chance. You got 10 games left of the Premier League in your top.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
And it's in your hands, by the way.
I'm going to go league now.
Oh, you got more chance to win the Premier League,
mate. You got to go for Bayern.
I agree with you.
Bayern, Real Madrid, or City. Come on.
Do you want to quickly go through your Man City 1 to 11? We've got time.
No,
we'll do that after the break.
Yeah.
And we'll take calls from Man City fans. I wonder how they're feeling ahead of that tie against Real Madrid.
I mean, this combined 11 is.
I look forward to seeing that. And we will also take calls from Arsenal fans and Bayern Munich fans, but I'm guessing predominantly Arsenal fans, about how you're feeling now the draw has been made. And also, have you got more chance of winning the Premier League or the Champions League?
I mean, going through, as I said, Bayern, City or Real Madrid is bonkers.
I really think that we could win both this season. We've never had a chance like this.
Oh, no, sorry, Max. Max, you broke up there. It sounded like you said both, which, of course, you wouldn't have said because that's just madness. Go on, what'd you say?
No, we're going to win both.
Oh, you broke up again there. It sounded like both. Go on. Yeah. It sounds like you're saying something really silly. Go on. Sorry, Max. Go on. What do you think you can win? None?
No, we can win both. This is one of the first times in the past, has 20 years now nearly. Since the Principles, we have looked this strong as a team.
Last year?
So much.
Last year?
We're in the Champions League last year.
No, but in the Premier League, you were like 10 points, weren't you? 10 points ahead?
Yeah, but that shows growth from last season to this season. It just shows the growth that we've done because the team has matured mentally.
You think you're going to beat Bayern Munich and then one of Man City and Real Madrid and then whoever in the final?
We have the squad depth now. We have players coming out of injury. 100% we could do it. 100%. In the Premier League, Liverpool aren't going to do it. The only real threat Arsenal have is Man City.
Well, no, they won't do it because they're not in it, boss. But my thing is with you. Listen,
I'm talking about the Premier League. Liverpool can't do the Premier League.
Why?
Well, they could.
Why? You level on points with them. Why can't they do it?
They can't. They don't.
You've lost twice as many games as them. Why can't they do it?
They won't have that. They won't have that longevity to go through.
It's only 10 more games.
Yeah, but it's 10 more games. They're those most important games of the season, the last 10 games.
What makes you think that they can't, and they have a history to prove they can, and you can, and you have a history to prove you can't?
It's just from last season, from the squad growth from last season. I think they've lost the motivation. Klopp's leaving.
Nah, do you know what, Max, the only thing I'd say is that I think they're going to be more motivated.
Of course they will be.
But also the firepower they've got. I mean, they've got Nunez, Salah, Gakpo, Diaz. Jota, I mean, I know he's out, but they've got...
Salah, you mentioned Salah?
Yeah, they've got real firepower there where you go, okay.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.